someone like live bugger off because at the minute I'm just using it for this works or that works, depending on what works and feels good. Oh, I need to go on my other account. Of course I do, because that's fantastic. Yeah, only 2 of my accounts on here. Subscribe to me because I need to know what I'm doing. This is live, 7 bucks. Testing, noise, testing. Noise test, 1. Microphone 1, microphone 2. Okay, they're both fucking on. Well, either way, we're going to have to do a stream because that's how YouTube works. Welcome to YouTube. It's a bit of fun. How YouTube works. So welcome to Just Cause anyway, either way. This might be a short screen because I'm in my house, people in there, and I might have to turn it off because, you know, I don't want people bugging into a live. It's a bit annoying when that happens. Anyway, I'm going to speak a bit fast because I want to speed up this a bit more. And I know it's loading screens quite quick after a little second, so it's going to be like 2 minutes and it's going to be like bang. That's really fast talking. Oh, fucking hell. And we're going to go to the car, we're going to have boots and shoes and the beats and, yeah, things like that. I can speak fast, but words, sad. There's nothing left in this country. We're out of tea. Like, everything is gone. Like, everyone wants to destroy the UK. Hitler tried to destroy it with bombs. He's an idiot. You can destroy his entire country. If there's no tea, no milk, we're ending. That's how it works. The US is a bit easier. You turn a number from 1 to 0, they're done. Here it's the tea. We don't care about money. It doesn't matter. You could end the world. Nukes could drop. If we're out of tea, that's when the problems start. Okay. So welcome to Just Cause. I think when I last did the live, I didn't take this area. And I didn't have... no, I did have. So since my last live, I've pushed here. So I've taken here, here, here. This entire area, like a lot more of the map. Only this area to go. I think my next area I want to hit is here, because if you defeat this area, you unlock a giant cargo bomber. Now, I'm not going to do that in a live because if you've never played the Just Cause game, it's fun as fuck. But when you're doing a mission and you die, yeah, I don't want to put that on the live stream. I always say a lot of words and I don't want to. Because you make a lot of progress and you die and you're like, oh you, and FD, fuck. I have swear and no one noticed that. If you don't swear at the beginning of your channel and you swear once, people are on to you. So if you keep swearing on your channel, not like horrible fun, just say it occasionally when you're angry, it will keep your channel alive. That's a tip for anyone who needs it. I don't know how you get views on YouTube. That's a like Russian roulette. You've got one chance. Like it's likely you're gonna go bang nowhere for a long time, or bang someone's gonna come in, some other people are gonna come in, and that's how this how YouTube works. Problem is, it's a 50-50 basis. 1, you could get small amount, or 2, you could get a big amount, or you can get another small amount. But the basis is you've got to try. Trying is winning in this game. In the YouTube game of life, trying is winning. So it isn't actually this game, because it's fun as fuck. Like when you start, you don't unlock. You have this jetpack. You don't use it for the entire game. You're like, I don't need that. And when you get to, you played it a lot, you start doing things like this, and you start risking it. You know your weaknesses. That was a bad example because I was getting risky and I lost speed. But if you have a speed, like when I used to start, you don't do this sort of thing or that. You don't know. When you start, you normally just rattle. Not even that actually, because you don't always know. So this is what you normally do. You try and go from high places. When you get better, you learn the controls. You got left, bottom right, and you faster. Pull it makes you go faster. You can also now fly because you've learnt how. It's those little tricks that keep you alive and these things keeps you going. Like if you play Far Cry, everyone wants to go to explosive routes, and what that game very cleverly does to you, it says go stealth, be slow, because if you go with a machine and you shoot up the place, you're like, yeah, I'm badass, first mission. Then you get to the shop and it's like, ammunition costs money. All my weapons for all out Far Cry, when I did every map, I had single fire weapons, except for my bots that I use. I had silent, like cowboy western weapon. I have one in here somewhere. It's not a real one, sadly, but yeah. And I had a silent pistol with a scope on it, and I don't get why people are angry when you put a scope on a pistol. It makes sense. It could slip there in your pocket, and it's got a scope, so it makes it a lot easier to deal with bad guys. My favourite Far Cry has got to be number 4. Not for any reason like I hate number 5 or number 6 or number 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. It's just number 4. It's got a story that you can't beat, because you hate the bad guy. But if you sit there and wait for 20 minutes, or when he says to sit there and wait at the beginning, all the Far Cry games have that now. Like you stand and do nothing at the beginning, you're just like, no, not doing anything. If you walked off actually at the beginning and went, that'll be fine, you'd have an end in 20 minutes, and then it would end. And what would happen is you'd get an end like, with the Far Cry 4 one, he's like, okay, now we can go scatter those ashes that you didn't have to fight a whole country for now. And we're gonna go shoot some guns. The end. It's like a whole roll screen. It goes badass music. It's like, yeah, you don't have to do shit. The second one, you're sheriff, and at a resting point, when you're about to rest him, he goes, no, I don't think it's right. You'll walk off and then go, and everyone lives. The end. And the games give you that choice. Like it's your fault. You chose to go this way. Now, Far Cry 5's story is a bit fucky for me, because John Seed. Else, but John C's an alright person, to be fair. Like, he's the bad guy, but he's not one you're like, he's a cult leader, but then when you listen to him properly, when you listen to his words, you're like, I do agree with some of the shit you're saying, though. Even though he's a psychopathic, well, cultist, he has some points. Like in Far Cry 4, he's like, why do you want to kill me so badly? It's like the whole Far Cry story is you're trying to blame Mother Ash. Really, you shouldn't give a shit. It's like, oh fuck it, I'm going too much. Here it is, I'm off. Like, you go through whole wars, you get fucked by the CIA. The CIA comes, you go, CIA agent comes on the plane. You do a whole mission over it. He goes, right, I'm going to fly into the middle of this fucking snowy place. You end up in prison. You escape from prison. And then you find out, yeah, he just fucking knew everything and he didn't tell you. And instead, what he did was, he raised his whole CIA, or the CIA history of what they did and fucked up. Well, my favourite bit though, Hegeman. Now, his way at the beginning, when it went, there's shoot, and there's stop. There's shoot, and he kills him because he shot when he should have just stopped the bus. There's shoot the bus. There's stop the bus. Things that I had. And it's just that sense of, everyone does that in the game. It's like, Why did you do that? Like, if you're playing like a combat game and you're only meant to stop the vehicle and someone shoots it, you fuck. We did all this mission, you fucked it up because you shot the hostage. Rainbow Six Siege, you shoot the hostage. So I don't get that. How can you fail for shooting the hostage in Rainbow Six Siege? If they're getting them away and you shoot the hostage dead, that's a victory, because then it's just a shootout and they fucked up because they've got to keep the hostage alive. That'd be a great game, like a game where you have to negotiate and it's actual online negotiation. That would be amazing. But problem is you get an idiot who just wants to shoot the hostage. That's why games like that don't exist. That's why we have like roleplay servers and things, so you can do shit fun. Just Cause has never been a multiplayer game. That's the funnest thing about this game. It's like Call of Duty Ghosts. It had loads of DLCs that make the thing fucking awesome. Now, what I find sad is, I'm glad they made Modern Warfare. We made that. I liked the original Modern Warfare for what it was when it was on the PS3. Now, what I love about the new one is they've kept things. They kept the British guns. Like Black Ops had British guns in it, and it was like the what is it, like FAL and something or other. That's a British gun, and no one really notices that. They think, oh, it's British and it's great single-fire weapons. But the thing is, it's British is meant to be used mainly. But yeah, when games like WW2 came out, I was excited because they had British guns, and it was like that moment, like, I know everyone's happy for American guns, you know, you got your shitty, they're basic, right? They're basic. What Call of Duty WW2 did was it added all the guns you don't see, like the Polish guns, the Swedish guns, and those guns you'd never see and never knew existed, but they're so awesome, you love them. Like the Italian Burst one, that is a real gun. They're all real guns in the game. But what fucks it is, you believe it's fake, and that's how it gets a bit fucky. One thing though, I love is Squad, the game. It's great. Now, Watchdog, love those. To be fair, I had Watchdog 2, Watchdog, that. I was waiting, like, this month would have been when they finally released it in the UK, Watchdog Legendary. It's gone back to the drawing board. I think, to be honest, that they didn't make it British enough, and they're like, hang on, this ain't what we want it more British, you're making it less swear. Like, I love that, because I was thinking about the crew, and they went, there's too much swearing in this. They went, you're coming to England, you're making a game about England, there's not enough swearing words. There's not enough words you can not put in. Like the C word, the K word, the B word, the M word. Yes, that's right, there's an M word in the UK. Ming. And I'm not going to say the rest because that's fair play, but there's a lot of words in the UK dictionary called, you're not going to read it in the book words, and that all British people know, like twat, you're git, you're fucker, you're wanker, you're, you know, all that lot. Also, shit, I think it's shit, or it's bitch, one of those two, is Shakespeare's word. No joke, like a British person made those words, so Americans go, oh, look at our words, yeah, Shakespeare. Thing is, there's a lot of things you can do in gaming. There's a lot of things on YouTube. You can do voices, you can do all sorts of it. The hardest thing is to get YouTube. Now, I could do gaming. I'm a PS4 gamer. I do like Call of Duty. Like, no joke. I have the Call of Duties. If I had my PS3 still, which I do, it's just on the wrong house, I have everything. I have Call of Duty 3. I've got Modern Warfare, Black Ops 2, Ghost. Ghost was my favourite. I don't care what anyone says. I loved it because when I played offline, the bots were fucking amazing. The guns were so amazing. Like when I fired one, I felt, I could shut doors on the people. Like, I loved that. I loved how things moved because it used to click a button and the door would go, or something would move, and it just makes it feel better. Also, I loved some of the combat skills. There's a skill set, and I think it was called support. You could die as many times as you like. Those points will still be there as long as you don't change your class or your loadout. Which I thought, whoa. Loadouts in that game were point basis, which I love. Like you could have These points give you extra mags, or you can have those gun parts. Which one would you want? And that was a clever system of like, this is the choice. The newer ones, like I think it's Advanced Warfare, maybe it's Advanced Warfare, where they did that thing when it's like a normal limit of 16, and I was like, why? This makes no sense how it works. But I love this. Just for that character, what's his name? The character where you can click triangle, you get a character with different guns. And I found if you get a certain loadout with him, you can make him unlimitedly have unlimited ammo over time. Really, and I just went, yeah. Also, I have played Red Dead Redemption. I love Red Dead Redemption. Fucking amazing. The police are overpowered though. They've kind of mixed it with poof, overpowered. Like the police will be like, meh. It makes no sense. The game needs a lot doing to make it the best. But it's like GTA because it's the same company. They were throwing all GTA's actually a bit cooler, but they've thrown a lot of shit with it. But then there's some really bits of like, I like this. Fishing, burning, hunting. I love that part. I love. No one ever does it though. Is I shoot and then surrender. It only costs you as much as your bounty is, and that's what people don't get. So if someone really pisses you off there and you shoot, it's $5. That's it. And if you're rich, why the fuck are you caring? That's nothing. Let's talk about something else. We have more games to talk about. Okay. Just gonna let my character keep going. So, Rainbow Six Siege. My grandma bought me. I loved the game. Best game ever. I love the idea. The game is amazing. It's based on true facts. I have a picture on my phone. I wonder if you could see it. I'll try and get it. Thing is, things change over time, and it's sad that happens. Let's see. There you go. Rainbow Six Siege, 2020. Yeah, so that's the joke. I love Siege a lot. It's got the greatness to it and that. Now, I wasn't joking. Oh, I haven't got Just Cause 3. I've got Just Cause 2. Is that PS3? PS3 edition. Just Cause 2. I don't have Just Cause 1, I don't think. I've played Just Cause 2, not Just Cause 3. Everyone says Just Cause 3 is amazing. I don't know. Never played it, which is sad. I know the one... I love how the game is nearly on the same island. The whole game is like, welcome to Solis, welcome back to Solis, welcome to Solis. The world's been fucked over again, and it's like, where's my boy Rico when this started? Another great game. Minecraft Story, still in the wrapping. I don't like the Minecraft Story. Tom Clancy's Ghost, quite good aspect in that. It's quite some cool ideas in that, like the stealthiness in games. If you want stealth, you want this. Sniper Elite is the great game because it's noise based, like noise, they can't hear it, and that's cool. And I love how the guards get alerted. Not to tell a lie, I have books of like cheats and all sorts, because when you play games and you're not on a cheat, who are you? Because cheating is not like, it's those things with games. People go, you're a cheater always. Like if you play an online game and you found a trick to not die, it's not cheating, it's just using the game against it. Watch Dogs 1, I loved it. I loved the weapon aspect. I got really high amount of money, bought everything, and I was like, yeah. Watch Dogs 2, I love. I got a DLC, I've showed off another time, where I have police uniform, police car, and people always talk about this DLC. The police car says, pull over, really fucking loud. The problem is, the people who say it are squeakers. They're young kids and they go, I don't like it, it's loud. Yeah, but what I haven't noticed is, if you go up to a car and put it on, it goes, pull over. If you turn it off, it says pull over. It is annoying a little bit, but the cars pull over, stop, they get out the car, which is the awesomest thing ever. Not even GTA you can do that shit. Just normally. As just part of the game. What I like about more...